Grab a drink real quick. All right. You know what? It's Tuesday night. I'm going to have a beer. Wednesday morning. I have 2,200 points to use. Yay! Gay. I hate home runs. Game's over already? Right? That's...
The game was on the line, and I was up to bat.
Alright. I'm going to start my game against the Indians. Actually, I don't think it'll be against the Indians. Nope. We won all 3 games against the Indians. I'm playing the Orioles, 38-1. My team's 44-26. It's just giving me career stats, not against Baltimore. 2,072 strikeouts and 1,308 innings pitched.
The MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1. MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles.
The pitch game 1 against a 4-game series against Baltimore.
Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, I'll be
328, 277, 290, and a 250 are my top 4.
Opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs
Batting
in the last
average.
10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power.
Aaron
so
Olivio.
They better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
6 games, 2 wins, no losses, a 4.56 ERA, 23 innings
Brandon
pitched.
Bunty comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And we didn't score.
Bunty.
Hey, nobody out now.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck,
popped up
it
my
makes
cutter.
your whole staff breathe easier.
Burris is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting
Michael
lineup.
Brantley
Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
May have injured
I think
himself
the focus
tonight.
has to be on the man hitting third. He's currently
And the
hitting
Indians
over
win.
300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he
He
gets
was
to face in this game. So I think we'll see him
the
give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a
Colorado's
key factor.
Rockies batter popped it up to center field, and he was
Into the
running
windup. Here
over
comes
just to
the
run
0-1.
over. And
I think he held up in
on his
time,
way
and that becomes
over, like
one
2 or
ball.
3
It's a
steps
ball
into his
strike
trot
two.
over,
Figure we'll
he
probably see a heavy dose of that sinker
started
here
limping
tonight.
and then sat down
It's
in
really
the
a pitch
outfield.
to lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball. But even in
It
situations
was
like
his
this where
ankle
he's just trying to
area
get
is
it
what
out.
he was favoring.
Too high.
I got the count.
1-2.
No.
And did he hold up in time?
Oh my
look
God, the
down,
first baseman
and no,
called
he
him,
went
called
around
it a
at strike
strikeout.
3.
But he
And
went all the
with
way
that,
around.
Let's give you a look at how
Or he
the
went too
Twins
far.
stack up defensively. It's brought to us by
Hell yeah.
Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar surprise. Everyone knew he could hit and tear the cover off the ball, but he's shown that he's an elite fielder at the
But
big
he's
league
still
level.
playing,
He
and
can
he's
play
still a
anywhere in
great
the
outfielder
infield
for me.
and provide some
For my
magnificent
team.
highlight reel
And
catches.
he's a good batter.
Robbie Schaefer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike
Matthew
one.
Ross
And set up
called
working the
strikes
plate
tonight.
is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
And you know, Ross is definitely liked by the pitchers, Matt. When they're working both sides of the plate,
Ow!
they tend to be pretty effective.
He fucking hit me with the
Ooh, that
ball.
one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
I hope he's okay on the mound.
He swung at the ball and came back and smacked me right in the back. No, the ball bounced over into foul
Kyle
territory. The
Kirk
catcher
will
got
dig in
to it
here,
before
and
I
they'll
could.
likely pitch carefully to him as he's coming off that 2-home-run
was
contest just
nuts.
24 hours ago.
Well,
They didn't
yesterday
take
he
me
just
out of the
kept
game, so that's a
things
good
rolling.
thing.
You know, he's had 8.
There's a swing and a drive, and
Oh.
everybody's just going to sit back
Nobody's
and
even
watch that one
going for it.
fly. A no-doubt home run.
I threw a curveball. He fucking. Oh man, I was just saying.
So it's a
Yeah, he
two-run
is sitting
shot to
on it.
right center. Sixth
That's
home
twice
run
now I
on the
said that.
season for him as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see
Yeah,
the
he
highlights
had
from
to have been
yesterday
sitting on it because
he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. So now obviously
it was
this pace won't
no,
last,
but no, the outfielders
Man,
just
he
sat
has
there.
hit
None of them
everything
went
inside.
after it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Kluber tonight became the 3rd Major League
Here he comes
Baseball
on a ball
pitcher
and 2
in
strikes.
history to throw
And another foul ball.
8 or more strikeouts in 13 consecutive starts.
The 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
And I gave up a 2-run homer.
I have to
Wonderful.
imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more
I'm not
Monday
having a good
Night
season
Baseball
this year, man.
following this.
My ERA is double what it was last season.
Andrew Susak.
I've
comes to
never
the plate
been in
looking
the
to flip
1.0
script. His bat has gone ice
territory
cold over the
in
last 8 or so ball games.
ERAs.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hundity.
Hey, no one down here.
What are you doing?
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Harmon Chavez will stand in now, still struggling to get
Their home
anything
run
going
leader has
offensively.
10 home runs.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. He's only had 5 hits in his last 10 games. That just adds to the mediocrity.
And this guy only has 5 hits in his last 10 games.
Skied into straightaway right. Burris is there.
Pop out another fly
Two
out, we'll
gone.
call it. That wasn't a pop out.
Batting eighth.
Christian Walker gets
Christian
his
Walker
first
has
chance
9
here,
home
looking to
runs.
make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Hey, 2 down.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
This is the World Series.
Plays it first. Plays it first.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's
101
over
mile-an-hour
for a strike.
fastball.
2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging.
Got him to swing at the cutter outside of the strike zone. Now I just need some runs. Got 5 runs against the Orioles.
1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's
Top of
ball
the third
game.
inning.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a
Got
while.
some
And
run
yesterday
support,
was
Rick.
one of those.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Right.
Got him out on his front foot. It's
missed the
0-2.
cutter.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough
Oh,
hole
wow.
to climb out of.
Where you batting?
Now a swing and a
any
miss
better?
as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the
Sounds
running
like
for
your
the Cy
team's
Young
pretty
this year.
pretty much
He makes
loaded.
quick
That's why
work
you're
of this
batting
guy
8th.
on 3
You're the rookie.
pitches. That was just too easy.
You're not going to replace a major leaguer.
Standing in now, Brandon Bunty. As he'll take a look at a
Even though
strike
you
on
really
the outside
already
corner,
have.
it's 0-1.
'Cause
Bases
you have
are empty, 1 man.
somebody's roster spot now.
And
Oh.
it's quickly 0-2.
Bunty jacked that one foul. And then he
this is
missed
swung
the
on and
fastball
missed. His
inside,
5th
outside of the
strikeout
strike
already,
zone.
And there are 2 gone in the inning.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look
Yeah?
at it again on show track. And guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it
Keep
on
that
a
up. You might be
minimum of
the
6 pitches.
World Series MVP.
Into the box, Julio Mora. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Who's that?
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You're all right.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Robbie Schaefer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Wonderful, huh?
And he lays off for ball
Man,
1.
my cutter is working good, but when it's outside, they don't swing at it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards
Oh, he
short.
lined it
Well,
right
this
to
will
the
be taking
shortstop.
it out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Ready to
Oh,
take his hacks again.
Kyle Kirk.
Kyle Kirk, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That
Yeah,
was a
no more
breaking
curveballs
ball.
for you.
It looked like he saw it right
Went
out
to
of the
reset
pitcher's
my
hand
pitch.
so nicely. They might have to attack him with some hard
Went to
stuff
lead
this
off
time
with a curveball to him, and I'm
And
like,
that's
no.
inside for a ball.
You
1-0.
already hit one of those.
4th inning here, already a 5-2 score. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Catcher wants another curveball.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and it's
Oh,
1
he
and 2
swung and
strike
missed that.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
Ooh, he
Still 1
come
and 2
all the
as
way
he
across
fouls
the
it
plate
away.
to hit that.
Comes back with the cut fastball for
Put that one in the zone, and he stood there and looked at it.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
It was a perfect pitch, too, and he didn't swing at it.
Into the box now, Rod Clement. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Hey, we got two.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Tap fouled at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Beating Cleveland 4-3 in the fourth.
Well, he'd had some high stress innings here so far.
Out there.
It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Andrew Susak is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Frozen for strike three. And that
he didn't
retires
swing
the
at a
side.
single pitch. I threw 4 pitches, and he looked at all 4 of them.
They trail 5-2. Harmon Chavez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
44 strikes, 13 balls.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close. And now he's in a big hole.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now. As he
Isn't that
notches
terrible?
number 9
You have
in the ball
no
game.
chance, really, at moving up.
Stepping in now, Christian Walker. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
End of the inning.
2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore.
All right, here we go now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Blackwell over to his left.
There
Throw
goes
on
my
to
strikeout
first, 2
streak.
gone.
The batter, number 6.
Hit my slider, grounded out.
James Denny is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is
man,
one of the
that
many
cutter
frustrations
would
that
have hit
go
a
along
batter
with
if he was
hitting.
left-handed.
You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Come on, guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
He popped
After
out.
It is
Oh, he
Castillo.
didn't. He
But
got
he
it.
won't get there. It falls in.
Wow. A blooper. Got in front of the fielder.
Brandon Bunty will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
Threw out the
And
runner
he
at
is
second.
Out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
He
No
was
runs
caught
on a
stealing.
hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. Brandon Bunty.
How many bases you get stolen this season
Still
so
without a
far?
hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim
got
set
10
down on
strikeouts.
strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Julio Mora is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
Wow, I got a
Well on
9-2
his way
lead.
to another
The
great
bottom of the
outing.
6th.
And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Drilled to first. Montero is He's right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in
A
ERA.
1.54 ERA
This is just more of the same
entering
for him.
this game.
Here we are in June, and he's at the top of the American League leaderboard. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Robbie Schaefer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Fouled off my cutter.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Jam him up with a fastball inside.
And a fastball there is
Or
inside
knock him
as
off
that
the
one
plate.
backed him up a bit.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh,
Blew
he
the
swung at that
fastball
one in the
right
same
by
spot.
him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by...
Got him.
Kyle Kirk will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball
Yeah, we're not
game
gonna
on
watch
one
this
swing of the
two-run home
bat,
run.
as this was the swing right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
And he's retired
Good
1
play.
away.
Good play. He rocket fired that ball to first base.
Rod Clement will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Right there for strike 1.
Whew. That's one of his best pitches tonight.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I can't believe he didn't swing at that.
1 out now.
Hard hit to first. Montero is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, number 34, Andrew Susak.
At the plate, Andrew Susak. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Oh, there was a batter in the left-handed batter's box. He would have got hit by
1,
it, but
2,
this
3
dude
go
swung
the
at
Orioles.
it.
They're down by a touchdown. It's 9. Harmon
Oh, he
Chavez
missed it by a good
will stand
5
in to
inches.
start out their
He
half
bat
of the
ain't that
eighth
long,
with
dude.
that starter still out there, and he's
I
definitely been a
can't
tough
tell you how
nut
many
to crack.
batters have got to swing at
No,
that.
he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Oh, he
A
foul
little
tip
quick
by
on that
cutter.
swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Got him.
Got him.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in
Tied
mind,
for
we take a look at the league leaders in
fifth with
complete
4
games.
Well, guys,
complete
he's
games.
one of the best in
3
the league
people
in that
have
department.
4 games,
When
and
he
2 have
steps on the
5.
mound, you know he's
I'm
not
about to
going
have
be
my
happy with
5th
just a
complete game.
6-inning outing. He
Maybe,
wants to finish what he starts.
depending on if I get knocked around in the 9th.
Christian Walker is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
Chased
Oh,
out of the
another
zone
ball
there,
with the
and
cutter.
he's down 2 strikes.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on.
He's going to swing at the sinker.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked
14
about it already,
strikeouts.
but this has just been an absolutely
That
dominating performance out there.
2086?
That's 14 strikeouts.
For the career.
Go ahead right here.
It's funny when you're keeping track of how many career strikeouts you have.
Standing in now, James Denny. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
2 outs, fellas.
Missed the first pitch strike, Rick.
1-1.
Swung at the
Yeah, he's
curveball, though.
really getting over the top of that curveball.
2 out, nobody on.
Catcher wants a sinker down low.
Good action on the
And
sinker,
swing
1
on
and
that.
2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Swung on and missed,
And missed
and
the
that's the
cutter
final
outside.
out of the inning.
Is that your
3
favorite
up,
pitch,
3
huh,
down
Rick?
for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown. It's
The Corey
9-2.
Kluber cutter?
A beautiful
You even
nighttime
guess it and
view
still
there of
miss?
the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one.
Oh, the coach took me out. 8 innings, 15 Ks. 2 earned runs on 4 hits. I am now 9-2 for the season. We're not even at the All-Star
Well,
break.
you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond
close,
in this
though.
one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the
I got
strikeouts.
about
I mean,
3 more
they
starts
just couldn't
before the
touch him.
All-Star game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching
Brantley
MLB
wasn't
The
in the,
Show. For more, get those smart...
Top 4 for batting. I had 1 inning where I had 13 pitches. Everything else was 2 innings with 13 pitches. Well, honey.
I just found the funniest movie ever.
All right.
It says strippers won't tell you their real name, but they'll show you their butthole for a buck.
All right.
Wow.
That's about how it goes.
That's how it is.
So I got a wow. I just played Baltimore. Oh, it's because it's no, right there. I was wondering where my win was at. Didn't see it. I'll probably start against Tampa Bay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Me. 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 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll probably start the All-Star game. Because I'll have 4 days rest unless the coach uses me for the Philadelphia game the day before the All-Star game, which is unlikely. Yay, second time. I'm going to keep hitting it. Oh, that's a different message. They said we couldn't find any potential trade partners, but we're still looking to make a deal. Trade my ass already. I'm actually on a good team. I don't know why I keep hitting the trade button. I don't know what yours game is, but you'll have to find interactions on the team. With the team. You keep saying something about the clubhouse. I don't have a clubhouse. I've got a home league team and options. When you find team, there's somewhere in there there's view rosters, locker room, pitching rotation, leaderboards. I think the leaderboard is for the RTTS. Like you can see my stats. If you go to friend the leaderboard. So So you've played 32 games, 152 at bats, 99 hits. Jesus, you're batting 651. 20 doubles, 8 triples, 40 fucking home runs. You fucking beast. 102 RBIs, 6 stolen bases. That's you. Because I'm sitting here watching, looking at your stats from the leaderboard. Yeah, you can look at mine. You should be able to see mine. I have 1 home run, though. Yeah. I have 166 at-bats. I'm a 295 hitter, 49 hits, 10 runs, 9 doubles, 1 home run, and 20 RBIs. Been caught stealing once. Walked once. I've struck out 24 times. But I'm a pitcher, so my stats are on the pitching side. Left-handed batters are batting 407 off of me. It's ridiculous. We got a career .41 ERA though. All right. How's that World Series going? Oh, notice the Mariners trade left fielder George Paris to the Twins for our second baseman Luis Sanchez. The Tigers trade third baseman Darryl Stapleton to the Twins for starting pitcher Jason Williams and first baseman Jose Montero. And I'm going to training. Damn! Thought I was going to get trained. Chris! 7 minutes. Oh, I got to pitch against my batters. Got a first pitch strike. Oh, fouled off my fastball. See what he can do to my cutter. And he put it up the middle. But it was caught by the second baseman. 3-pitch ground out. This should be really not a problem to get gold in. Foul ball. Oh, he popped up. A couple strikeouts would be nice. Oh no. Thrown out at home. Dang it, I keep getting these fly outs. I can get no strikeouts in this training. The game or the series? Nice. You made a change? What'd you do? I want to switch. Oh yeah. How's that working? Wow. 2 balls to start this guy off with. Ooh, he swung at that cutter, though. That looks like Brantley. It is Brantley. That's why he's not swinging at him. That's why he didn't swing at that. And that's why he popped it up and didn't miss. I need to strike these next 2 batters out to get gold. I don't even think that'll get me gold. If I get them both on 3 pitches, maybe. Ow! There's 1 batter on 3 pitches. That put me into silver. And he didn't swing at it. Oh, he swung at that one, though. Oh, he popped it up. I'm not going to get gold. $210. Oh, that just might be enough. Gold! 400 training points. Yay! Alright, training's over. Alright. Play next appearance. Rays, 32 and 43. Versus my Twins, are 46 and 29. Their catcher, Rob Martin, is cold. Their pitcher, John McCoy, is 7 and 3 with 106 innings pitched. 91 strikeouts with a 2.63 ERA. This might be a tough game. They have 1 batter over an 80, and he's an 81. No, what I'm saying is I should have not fucking kept requesting for a trade. Because we've got a 91, an 81, a 91, an 82, 82, 71, 79, 79 is my starting lineup rating for my team. $2,087 strikeouts for my career. I don't know why they said I had a .41 career. My career ERA is a 1.24.
Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to...
That's first ballot Hall of Fame. If I retired right now.
Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one.
Big Dog Bobo will be on the mound to face them, and if he's going to be successful against these hitters, he's going to need to keep the ball down in the strike zone without question.
15 games, a 9-2 record for me.
Akinori Tomori heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
First baseman, number 31.
Yeah, I can't lose another game or I'll be right at where I was last season for a total.
Is over.
Chris,
go.
Makes the play, 1 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think
they
the
already
cleanup
showed
hitter
their batting
might be
lineup.
the difference
Why
maker
are
in
they
this
showing
game.
it again?
He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut
All
him
right.
down, they're
This
gonna have to be
worries me
careful and
because
keep
I
the
just
ball
played
low in
the
zone.
Orioles,
Don't
and
give him anything he can drive.
their team home run leader had 10 home runs. This guy has 10 home runs, and they didn't even say if he was second or third on the team.
Garen Cecchini comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly
on their
setting the
team has
world on
more
fire
than
as they
10
dropped
home runs?
5 of their last 8 ball games.
And how many does he
the
have?
pitching
And
really let him
yes,
down last time.
I'm scared.
Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a
Rusty
while.
Valentine is behind the plate. He
Now a
pitches.
swing
He
and a
calls
miss,
a
and
fair
he's
game,
behind 1-2.
or so the announcers would say. There's a vendor walking up the stairs
Hard
in the
hit ball
background
to
as I
second.
pitch a
To his
3-2
right,
pitch.
Stapleton. Throw gets him. 2 down.
What a dick.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, Michael Brantley has the range of a center
should have
fielder.
stayed on
He's
this
one of the
team.
most reliable options in the outfield across the league. Remember, he broke Rocky
I'm gonna get traded to a bad
franchise
team. Watch.
record
It's
for
gonna suck.
consecutive games without an error for the Indians back in 2013
I
when he pushed his streak to
totally disappointed in my
264
decisions on my
games.
game. We should have never hit that trade
But
button.
that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even
That's
at
why I
1.
keep telling you, it sounds
2
like
out,
you're on a
nobody
really
on.
good team. I mean, they got you batting 8th
And
for
he
crying
wants
out
the
loud.
fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
As much as that sucks for you,
Got him
you got to remember
swinging,
it's a
and
team
that
game.
will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. And now the Twins will
If
go
you
to work
request
on
to be
offense.
traded, you
We've
might
got
be
no
traded
score.
to another team for a better player. And that better player no longer plays for the team you play for now.
Edgar Ochoa will get his first opportunity here, and that average
this
is
guy's a
certainly
team
not
leader.
where he wants it, down
He's
in
got
the
13 home
220s
runs.
to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this
Slightly
year, but over the last 10
alarming,
games,
but
he's been good. Hitting
13
over
home
300.
runs isn't bad.
Start the
to be
second with a
team leader
curveball
for
that's
me.
taken here for ball 1.
I struck out Anthony Rizzo 4 times in Cleveland, and he had 18 home runs. And that was 3 series ago.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball
And
hit.
fouled down the line. My sinker. And he
Sent
popped
foul
up,
again, and
fouled
after
my
being way
cutter.
ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
There's a fastball up high down the middle.
Swing
And
and
he
a miss
missed.
on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, that's a nice
Swing
comeback
better.
from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic.
2-0
He doesn't just
to a
start
strikeout.
laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all
That's
the way
Rick's
through
nightmare.
the at-bat.
And he
Start a
takes
count
ball
out,
1.
2-0.
Now,
Yeah,
people
I'm doing
describe
good. Next
this
thing you
guy
know,
as
you
throwing
strike
a
out.
heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
1-2.
He sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A
Tied
great
him up.
pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
Johnny Jennings will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Right 3 called, and the inning is over.
It struck out 4 of the first 6 batters.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday baseball. Rob Williams will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he
Don't think too hard about it.
As you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Nope, too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Oh, this guy looks like he's juiced.
Fly
Oh,
ball,
he's got a
heading
nice
for
swing.
the alley. Castillo's
Right
after
down the
it,
alley.
but he's not going
All
to
the
get
way to
this
the
one.
wall.
It's
He's
into
got
the
a
gap.
double.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, there goes the no-hitter, Frank.
Cho will get an opportunity now following
Frank,
the leadoff
I
double.
just called you Frank.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit
Sorry,
high
Frank.
that
I mean,
time.
Rick.
It's a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. No one out with a runner at second.
I'm really not sure.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at
You need
home
a
plate.
fine team.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Full count, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And taking it out there for the first out.
Ground
So
ball,
striding
that's the
in,
runner to
number
third with 1
5,
out.
as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
1 out and a runner on third. He got him.
Struck him
and
out.
He'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, he's done a pretty good job here of rendering that leadoff double useless. He's come back with the ground out, then a strikeout, and so now it's going to come down to a 2-out base hit if they want to score right here.
Akinori Tamori will get a second
Akinori
crack at it here. He flied
Tamori.
out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he falls behind
Popped it
0-2.
foul.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Swung on and missed.
Struck
and
him
that's
out.
the final out of the
Crisis
inning.
averted. Runner
Back-to-back
stranded at third.
strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're
2
back with
strikeouts
more on
to
this
end the
Saturday
inning.
night. Garen Cicchini is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Right now, fellas, right now.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah,
Come
I mean,
on.
you watch the catcher's glove on
you
some of
call me
these,
a
and
bitch?
it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The difference.
Rick's winning 5-0.
swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Curveball in the dirt. He swung
And
at
he
it.
makes the throw to first. Cicchini is retired, and there's one away.
55, Andres.
Into the box, Andres Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike
Winning.
one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he
Won
run
the
up a
World
lot of
Series in the
strikeouts,
first
but he still
season.
hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really,
Probably
really
spend the
spot
rest of
on
your
so
career
far.
trying to get back there.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
Standing in now, Edgar Ochoa. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Off the inning,
1-0.
Nick
Top of the
Franklin,
fifth.
as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Called strike 0-2.
Some would say he's
I'm
showing
in my
good
5th
patience
season,
here,
and I've yet to make it to
waiting
the
for his
playoffs.
pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
High and deep to straightaway
Oh,
right.
man.
Harris going back on it, and this one is
Oh,
gone.
I
A
just
home
gave
run.
up a solo home run. Did you really?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Rick wins the World Series, and I just
About
give
the
up a
only
solo home
silver
run.
lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an
Oh,
inning.
man.
You can survive it
3
when
runs
this
over
guy's
the
hitting
right
solo
field wall
shots. But if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base,
Stadium.
then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Johnny Jennings, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that
That was
pitch.
my sinker,
but you gotta
too,
do
and
it.
it was down
You
low.
can't give up on that inside corner, or this
I
guy
believe
will
he got
bury
that.
you.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he botches it.
Oh my God, he dropped the ball. Are you serious?
I'm not sure
Wow.
exactly what the issue on this play was.
Are you
He
serious,
doesn't have too
dude?
far to go to get this thing, and it looked like the ball was
I don't
right in
wanna
his
say it
sights the
again.
entire way, but it just didn't want to stick in his glove. Maybe he should take the trampoline out of his glove.
Into the box now, Rob Williams. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Too high. 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set
10
down on
strikeouts.
strikes thus far.
1 run.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Smoke toward third.
Oh, that's by the
And
third
that's through into
baseman.
left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the
2 on.
corners now with only 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
1 out.
Rob Martin is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this
There's
is a
ground ball.
big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And another foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Runner goes for second. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
I got it. I go.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they will tag him.
Got him at the plate. He's
and
out.
That'll keep our ball game
2
tied
outs.
up as the
Oh,
inning is
3
over.
outs. Double
Rays
play.
will settle
Good job,
for just the
Bradley.
1. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1.
Can't believe Brantley got that out.
Akinori Tamori makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
0-1.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean,
11
these
strikeouts.
2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Garen Cecchini stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Check swing, foul tipped it.
Swinging a soft liner,
liner,
and an
that's
easy
in the
play out
shortstop.
there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 55.
Andres Gomez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
2 outs here. 2 outs.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised
Probably
if
a
he has
good
a big
option
cut
he
at
wanted
something.
to go with.
Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Edgar Ochoa will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Nick Franklin will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one
year,
swing here
not
has
bad.
been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted
Is
for
there a
the
free
only
agency
run they've
offer
tallied so far.
option?
And that's in there for strike 1.
He's
Detroit,
really kept himself
Detroit
in the
holds
game
your
here
rights
by
for
throwing
6 years.
first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
1 year for $1 million, so it went up.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Got him. as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13
Is there another
strikeouts now.
offer
Pretty
option?
stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Johnny Jennings
That's your only
stands
option.
in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and that
You
one
changed your
swung
mind,
through
you
the
wanna
strike
stay.
zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Hit in the air out to right. Harris is under it, and he makes
caught
the
this
catch
one.
for out number. Rob Williams
No
comes
runs,
to the
top
plate,
of
and
the 8th.
he'll start us off in the 8th.
So 1-1.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a
Oh,
shot back
and
up
this
the middle.
guy lines it
And
right
that'll
down the
get
middle.
through into center.
Right
So
over
there's
my
your
shoulder.
possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many
runner.
strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now. So he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Come on now.
Richard Cho is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Yeah. You need those
Line
points.
drive to left.
I got it.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Rob Martin is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
One out.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second.
Double play.
Did he get his double play? On
Got
to
it.
first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
He swung at the curveball and hit it right to the second baseman. Game is over. And I got a no decision. But my team won.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in
Your
this one.
teammate?
He's our top player of the game.
No.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there.
When
Look
you
at all
said
the
down
strikeouts.
6 to nothing
they
right
just
as I
couldn't touch
asked.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the Show Nation.
Wow. I'm going to take it out in the 8th inning. My only dislike on being on this team is we only have an 82 and an 81 pitcher and then a 79 and a rookie 74. And that's the only starting pitchers we have. There's 2 empty pitcher spots. We only have 3 pitchers. That's crazy. 3 middle relief pitchers. I actually have Brian Shaw. That's not a great guy to have. An 81 and 82 setup guys. Both. One has a 4.91 ERA and the other one has a 3.14 ERA. Which means they give up runs when they play. And then our closer has a 2.89 ERA, so he gives up runs. Great. He's pitched in 30 games. Doesn't show the saves. You think there'd be a stat for saves? Oh, that's why we don't have those two pitchers, because we have three third basemen and 3 left fielders. Was that catfish coolie? Got the bullseye. Wonder how many times he tried it before he actually got that cut of it. Oh my God. Are you serious? Corey Kluber on my game is a starting pitcher for the AAA bullpen. Yeah. For the Blue Jays. But he's got 7 games played, 3-0, 17 innings pitched, 11 strikeouts, 8 walks, .177 batting average. That's nuts. Overall's a 69. He's about to retire. His career is over. 2020, he was 1-2 with 63 innings pitched. He was in the bullpen. It's 2019, he had 220 innings pitched, 209 strikeouts, 3.10 ERA. Yeah, he's on the back 3 of his career. He's in AAA baseball right now. He'll be retiring at the end of the season. That's sad. What's his contract? No, I don't know. He might stay in AAA baseball for $5.4 million a season. They got a 3-year contract on him for $5.4 million a season. Playing the Rangers, 38-41. Wow. They've got a 90, an 86, a 94 to start their batting lineup. And then 2 70s, a 72, 77, a 68, and a 68. Oh, this might be bad. Rangers are second in the Major League Baseball in average, 19th in home runs, 4th in RBIs, 2nd in stolen bases. Their ERA is the 29th worst. Number 7 versus number 2
This is the
in
MLB
batting
pregame
average.
show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer
I've
to the
got the
first
7th
pitch of
best batting
Game 1 in
average
the
team
series,
in
we'll give you the
baseball.
latest installment of
It's
our
not
Topps
exactly
Player
bad.
Spotlight. Big Dog Bobo is our focus, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says,
I'm gonna let my
"You
guy
ain't
get
touching
stretched
me
out
today."
here and run up and down the
That's
field
what I
and throw
saw
a
in him.
couple
And
baseballs.
even though I was a hitter in my career,
While they
it
talk
was
about
real. Those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this match.
All right, pregame festivities are wrapping up. It's time for baseball for you next. MLB The Show has baseball. We get a look
Texas,
inside Globe
Arlington
Life
Stadium.
Park. Tonight, the
Globe
opener between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, I'm pretty excited to see the skills of Rusney Castillo on display.
Like to see
His
a
on-base
better
percentage is
shortstop.
over 400 in the
Better
last
left-
10 ball games. Done
one of
an
those
excellent
third
job
basemen.
of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
This is
Drew
why I don't want
Verhagen
to play for
will be on the
Minnesota. They
mound for
won't
the
pull the
series
trigger.
opener. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got a
They never
2-to-1
signed any.
strikeout
They
to
have
walk
not
ratio,
signed anybody
so he's throwing the
in the
ball pretty
two
well. We'll
two
see how that
seasons I've played for
Elvis
him.
Andrews comes to the plate to lead things off
Except for
here
they
in the
signed
bottom
Michael
half of the
Brantley.
first.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Oh, this guy's gonna get some sinkers. Oh,
Behind on that
foul
one,
ticket.
now behind in the count, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left.
Chopped
And
to
a
the
rather
third
easy
baseman.
first
That was
out.
an easy out. Wow, there's not a whole lot
Now
of
time now
fans
to
in
look
the
at Jeff
stadium for
Bannister's
this game.
Rangers lineup card in this one. Anybody catch
There's
your
going to
eye,
be a
Eric?
lot of people in the
Well, I'm
stadium for
excited to
me.
see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He
Pretty
sports a
empty
batting
here in
average with
Arlington.
runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Got one down now. One down.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And they didn't have a whole lot of success on that recent homestand.
No balls, 2
They
strikes.
won just 3
The
times.
team's lost 5 of the
things are
last
going to
8
need to
games.
improve as they head out onto this road trip.
And a fastball blew it
Ooh, I
right
just
by
struck
him. They're
out
2 down.
Rusnett Odor.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the
On 3
Twins
pitches.
stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready, because they will be involved.
Billy Chu readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So did the guy on the mound.
Grounded back up the middle.
Ground
Throw
ball
on
on
to
the
first
curveball.
gets him and the side is retired.
And he's out.
Rangers set down in order. After 1, Victor Mendoza will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
Victor Mendoza.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
And another foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Ball that's outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could look at my career versus the team I'm playing with in game. I've given up 1 career home run, 15 hits, pitched 34 innings, 54 strikeouts. Got a 3-1 record.
Third baseman, Alfonso.
Alfonso Wang will stand in, and as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one.
They said he's much better away from his home ballpark than he is at home. So
swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
So here you go on show track. This is a cut fastball that he winds up making contact with down near the handle. And it winds up an easy pop out.
Tom Sau will dig in for the first time
in the
as he'll enter
American
play
League with a
6th in the
312
American League in
batting
hitting.
And I think this is pretty impressive just for the position he plays. When you're a catcher, it's so tough to maintain a great average over the course of a season.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, come on, guys.
Grounded to third.
And grounded out to third.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
That batting average just went down a couple points.
Some of our Leonis Martin digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder.
I play on veteran.
First pitch on its way.
What are you playing on?
Hit hard towards second, and that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit.
Nobody.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Yeah, see, my batting and base running is beginner. Pitching difficulty is veteran. I haven't gone to All-Star yet. I might do All-Star next season. What did I do? The pitching interface is meter.
Hey, no one down here.
Garrett Page is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Do what?
And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Stephen Vogt steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
You know what? Apply changes.
Hey, double him up. Let's go.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
Showing
Good
the
hard
catcher's
sinker
glove.
that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
So it's a runner at first with 2
Did it
down,
really?
and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here comes the first pitch.
A stat bar now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time.
I never
because it's
tried that.
true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that.
Go up
Nothing
how many
in 2
difficulty
now.
levels.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
On the ground to third.
Ground into a double
On
play.
to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Force out. Second base. Inning over.
1 left for Texas. We'll head to the 4th. Rugna Odor is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
Nobody down here.
The 0-1 delivery. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. 2 strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Strike 3.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but you know, he's taking
I'm
bulletproof out
3/4
there,
of
and
the
so
way
far he has
next
been.
to leveling up. If I strike this guy out, I'll probably difficulty up.
Billy Chu will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Oh.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Smidgen.
Stepping in
from,
now, Victor Mendoza.
Going up.
As he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
I got that strikeout with difficulty up.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up.
That's a strikeout.
Alfonso Wang comes to
Difficulty
the plate as we get
increased.
started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Pitching
Well, they still
difficulty
aren't even on the
beginner
board
3.
yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chopped at the plate. Perez is up with it. A quick out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, Tom Sau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1.
Oh, excuse me.
Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Looked like the cut fastball
Strike
there,
3.
and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'm laying waste to these Texans.
And you see it right there on your screen. Strikeout number 200
My 200th
for him
strikeout
on
of the
year,
season.
as he has been very difficult to solve this season.
I got 200 strikeouts
Leonis
right before All-Star
Martin will
break.
dig in. He singled his first time around.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Into the seats. 0-1.
Where you at? I'm at beginner 3 still.
Hard hit
Beginner
ball
4.
to second.
Oh,
and it
my
eats him up
second
a bit.
baseman just narfed a pitch or catch.
Now to the plate, Garrett Page. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Inning's over.
Stephen Vogt will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
And that's how he'll use that sinker against lefties. Start it down and in and let it work its magic.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim
Yeah, 9
thus far.
strikeouts.
Up next for the
Elvis
Rangers.
Andrus stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing
Difficulty
the way he
increased.
is.
Beginner
He
4.
can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Rougned Odor is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
He's out of there!
1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Top of the 7th.
Leading off the inning,
Bottom of the
Billy
7th.
Chu,
I have
as
a
they'll look to
one-run
get
lead.
something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Did you hear my TV,
Boy,
Rick?
I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight.
I just said I've thrown
not
a first
comfortable
pitch
spot
strike
to
to
be.
90% of the batters in this game.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's pretty good,
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
considering I use a lot of curveballs.
He's just rolling
Oh,
right
he
now.
just
Even
watched that
dozen
curveball go
strikeouts
right
for
by.
him in the ball game. So he's still got his
Didn't
shutout
even
working
swing
here
at
in
it.
the
He's
seventh.
like,
And
"Nope."
with that in mind, we check out the
Not
league
today.
leaders in shutouts. And as you see,
Victor
he's right up
Mendoza.
there among league leaders in that department. Victor Mendoza will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Oh, he
Pulled
popped
high
up my
in the
cutter.
air out to left field. Brantley is camped under
on,
this
Brantley.
one. And that's
Nice
at
catch.
number 2. So another exceptional effort for him on the
Got
mound.
a
He's got the
point-
shutout working here. As we'll show you the league
0.51
ERA
lead
leaders.
on the
Yeah,
ERA
Matt,
from
he's
second
been the
place.
best in the American League in the first half in that category, as you see there. So far this year, nobody's had an answer for his stuff. He's been dominant. Not only that, but the defense behind him has been rock solid as well.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center
he
field.
pulled it.
After it is
He
Castillo.
ain't gonna get to it.
But
That's
he's
off the
not
wall.
gonna get this one. It's into the gap.
That's a double.
And
Oh,
hold
third
all
base.
tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his
Game
first hit of the
hitting
game
streak
here,
for him.
and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Coach is
Certainly
taking
in
me
this
out.
streak, he's had a lot of those
Are you-
opportunities come late
Wait.
in ball games, but he
What?
extends it again with another
Why?
clutch base hit.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no
Tyler
decision
Clipper
if
with
that
his
run comes across the
3.65
score.
ERA comes
Tyler
onto the
Clipper
mound with a
will come on
3-3
now to make
record.
his 30th appearance of the year so far.
I guess it's not too bad in 29 games. I have a
And as we
one-run
wrap
lead.
things up here, what do you say we name
And there's
this guy
fireworks
right
at Texas
here as the
Stadium, which
recipient of our
means-
Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, 2 hits for him in the ball game, both of them doubles, and that really
Imagine
paced
that.
his guys to the victory.
He scored a run because he was
So
on
that's a
base.
wrap here tonight. For
So
my
Asshole
partners in the
gave up
booth,
a
Eric
run,
Harris and
and
Steve
now he's got a
Lyons, and our
3-4
entire
record.
crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rangers come out on top 2-1.
So I
Good
gave
night
up a
from
run
Arlington.
and got a no decision. Or should I say my... Can't believe the coach pulled me in the 7th inning with 67 pitches. Oh, I think I know why, because I changed it to beginner. I'm probably going to have to deal with that for the rest of the season. Getting pulled out early till the difficulty gets up. So I'm still 9-2 through 16 games. I'll be right back. think I'm done, Rick. It's 5:15. We played an hour and 45 minutes. You're like an hour and a half of baseball. Yep, yep.